Welcome everybody to the seasonal diet, eating what our ancestors ate when they ate it like we were evolved to do. Continuing this week, we are speaking about some of the earliest seasonal herbs. Right after the winter time, food supply would have been very low for our ancestors at this time of year. And most of the foods that grow, they would not be here still for another few months. So right now it would have been a lot of animal products and also the herbs. This is the very first edible things that start to grow coming out of the winter. Today we are speaking about mint. Mint is a perennial herb that can often survive in cold parts of the winter depending on the climate and where you are. But either way, mint is one of the first herbs to sprout up as the weather starts to warm towards the spring. It's believed to have originated in the Mediterranean region, and it was used in ancient Egypt as a medicinal herb and was also commonly used in their embalming rituals for their mummies. The earliest written sources of mint, though, come from the 4th century BC. The ancient Greeks used mint to stimulate the appetite, actually, and aid digestion. In ancient Rome, about 2,000 years ago, mint was used as a remedy for digestive problems, headaches, and respiratory issues as well. Mint was also used in some Roman religious and cultural practices. It was burned as incense in the temples, and it was also given out as a symbol of hospitality and offered to guests as a sign of welcome. Later on, as we get to the Middle Ages, mint was widely cultivated all over Europe by this time, and it's pretty easily done so because it takes the cold so well. So this is just when it's cultivated in most parts of Europe, but remember, they could have eaten and foraged it wild for many, many thousands of years. It was then, in the Middle Ages, started to be used more and more as flavoring for food, and also to freshen breath and mask unpleasant odors, where in certain points in the Middle Ages they actually thought this is where illness came from. Illness was actually bad odors. All that in addition to the same medicinal uses from ancient Greece and Rome that they have known for thousands of years. Later on, it was brought to wherever the Europeans settled in the world, and traditionally in those places, mint was used more in other things, such as drinks, like mojitos is the most famous one, but is also used in the production of essential oils, perfumes, and even candies like we have today. Mint is a strong and easy to grow plant that can be grown indoors and outdoors in a variety of climates, so it's very easy to grow, and it's also great for attracting things like bees and butterflies, so it really is a great addition to your garden. And most places in the world we can grow these things, and most places in the world have quite a long history of it. So right about now, as always with most of the herbs, it's a great time to add some fresh mint to your diet these next couple months. But as always, herbs are something that can be eaten year-round because when they are dried and preserved, they have a very long shelf life. Let us know, what is your favorite thing to eat mint in? Do you flavor any foods with it? Do you eat it by itself? Do you like any drinks or mojitos? Mojitos are probably my favorite, to be honest, but that's all for today.